Okay, so what's up, Dayton Bulldogs with another video? And today, we will be doing reaction to the brand new Style Theory video. And this one will be how Owl is ruining shopping. Style Theory. Let's see and find out what this will be about. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you want us to react to next. The bell icon so you get notified whenever we upload, post, and go live on Dayton Bulldogs. Also hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever we upload, post, and go live on Dayton Bulldogs. Let that be known in the comments down below if you're new or not to Dayton Bulldogs, and that's no cap as well. Without further ado, 3, 2, 1, let's see and find out what this will be about. Let's go.
AI clothes are taking over Pinterest.
Makes sense.
From things that defy gravity to whatever the heck this is. People are buying these clothes and then being disappointed once they open the box and see what they got. How are these companies getting away with it? What can you do to not fall for one of these scams? And is there anything that we can do to stop this AI takeover once and for all? Hello, Internet.
Especially when AI isn't advanced yet, fully no cap. Okay.
Welcome to Style Theory, the show that is once again asking who exactly invited AI to the function? From AI fridges to toothbrushes and yes, even toilets, AI is literally everywhere. And now it's even invading our safe spaces, like our Pinterest boards. Sites like Pinterest have been flooded with thousands of images and...
I mean, hey, AI is amazing when you have it programmed, right? No cap, let go.
Videos of AI-generated clothes, from impossibly embroidered leggings to knit dresses with patterns that don't make any sort of sense. I mean, where does the pattern even start? Actually, where does it end? And why is she staring at me like that?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one, to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you.
Be like that. While some AI images are pretty easy to spot, it's getting harder and harder each day to tell if something is AI, which is why we're making this episode. Because this is not just your everyday AI slob clogging your newsfeed. This is something that you can actually buy with your real money. But that doesn't mean that what you get is actually going to look anything like the image you saw. Yeah, spoiler alert, they never quite look the same in real life. Today we are diving headfirst into the world of AI marketed clothing to find out how companies are actually getting away with this, how you can spot a scam and not waste your money, and to see if we can stop AI from invading our closets. When we think of using AI to market any sort of real product, the first thing that we tend to ask is this even legal? Now, this can vary by country, but here in the US, advertisers have to answer to the big boss, the Federal Trade Commission, or FTC. Their job is mainly to protect consumers, like you and me, from bad actor brands using unfair, deceptive, or fraudulent business practices, as well as keeping a fair market to not drive up prices. Now, logically, this seems like the bucket that using AI-generated images to market real products should fall into. And it does. Kind of. Oh my gosh, this is starting to make me feel so nauseous inside. I mean, is there anyone that can help me? Did you see that? Is it a bird? A plane? No, It's ZocDoc, our super sponsor for today's episode. ZocDoc is the hero you need to get your health back on track. When I'm sick, getting the energy up to call and make an appointment feels impossible. So when I found out that with ZocDoc, all I had to do was go to their free website where I could easily search and compare high-quality in-network doctors across 150,000 providers in all 50 states just so I could find the perfect one to fit my specific needs. And I could make that appointment instantly right there on the website. I was sold. Plus, with ZocDoc, you can typically find appointments within 24 to 72 hours of booking. Or you might even score one of these shiny, rare same-day appointments. And we can do it all without worrying about sacrificing the quality of our care. No more doctors shoving me out the door to get to the next patient. This time, it's all about me, baby. Listen, I've always struggled with my energy due to my iron levels. They kind of are all over the place. But getting my yearly recommended blood work was always like pushing a boulder up a hill. Nearly impossible. And so not fun. But after I switched to using ZocDoc, I was able to find a new primary care doctor near my home that not only was accepting new clients, she specialized in long-term health, meaning that she was ready to jump on with helping me make a plan.
Nice.
And to not only get my body back on track, but how to keep it up long term. So whether you're looking for a new dermatologist, a dentist, a primary care doctor, or one of the other 200 specialties offered on ZocDoc, you can easily search by specialty or symptom to build the care team that's right for you. And did I remember to mention that it's free? Because yes, it's free. My hero. So start making the right choices for you and your health today by scanning the QR code on screen or by going to ZocDoc.com/TheStyleTheorists to book your first appointment with a top-rated doctor today. Thank you again to ZocDoc for sponsoring this episode. Now let's get back to the video. Now, with any ad, like the one you may have just seen, depending on where you're watching this video, consumers expect what they see and hear to be the truth. Federal law states that all advertising must be truthful, not misleading, and, when appropriate, backed by scientific evidence. Whether it's on TV, in print, or on a random website promoting its wares on Pinterest. Now, obviously, we're talking about clothes here, not food or medicine, so we don't really have to worry about the backed by science claims. Unless the item is trying to claim that it can cure your anxiety or something. Oh
You
no!
killed him.
Really? And much like the laws around copywriting fashion, the laws around advertising fashion are equally murky, to say the least. Most of the FTC's focus is around false endorsements, like, say, a celebrity or influencer telling you the truth when they advertise a product, as well as false claims around health and environmental benefits and any kind of ad that targets children. Which, to be clear, are all well and good. It's very important to do all of those things. But it does mean that when it comes to the laws around AI use, well, there's a lot left to be desired. Because AI is so new, the FTC has been forced to play catch-up. Their main focus over the last few years have been on products like AI-generated music or books to make sure that consumers know that they are buying something that was generated by AI, or on the selling of AI-generated images in products, especially if it depicts another copyrighted IP, like, say, Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Section 5 of the FTC Act, which targets deceptive practices like misleading representation, such as showing something as being made from feathers when in reality it's a print, does technically cover instances of AI showing one thing when of
Like
AI showing one thing when you, the consumer, get another. But most tend to get off with just a warning from the FTC, if they get in trouble at all, because of one major thing. There is one giant loophole. Disclosures. As of the filming of this episode, the FTC says that any company can legally use AI-generated images to sell you a product as long as it's disclosed. Now, do these companies who are using AI-generated images to sell you dresses on Pinterest actually declare that they're using AI? Well, sometimes. When browsing Pinterest, you do see images marked as made with or generated by AI. But when it comes to pressing charges against companies not disclosing their use, you are fighting an uphill battle. While you may be able to take down one listing, it's kind of like a hydra. You cut off one head or take down one listing, and suddenly two or more pop up in its place. It's just too easy to make a new listing or even make a brand new website to keep selling those same scam items. That is, if they even get in trouble in the first place. As of right now, the FTC mainly issues warnings when instances like this occur. Right now, other countries and even some individual states are constantly
That's true.
creating new laws to deal with the AI invasion and to combat this deceptive marketing. But there are ways for us, the consumer, to take matters into our own hands. Okay, so technically what these companies are doing aren't breaking any laws per se, but that doesn't mean that a crime is still not being committed here. And no, I'm not talking about how these companies are allegedly using this AI ruse to steal your credit card information, but that is actually a threat and you should be watching out for it.
At least one of the creators of these cursed product images fully scammed me. One of them stole my credit card info, and they really went on a shopping spree.
Pro tip, check your bank statement regularly. And when given the option, use a more secure method of payment like PayPal or Apple Pay. Those hide your card information from the site you're buying from. I meant that what you see in those photos is not always what you are going to get in the package. You've probably seen the videos where everyone from Safiya Nygaard to Hopescope and even Mia Maples and the Corridor crew open stuff that they ordered from a sketchy site using AI images and suddenly are disappointed with what they get in their unboxing. Best case scenario, you do get something that resembles that AI image, just at a much lower quality.
I do have to give Eva Fashion Dress some credit on the general elements of the image seeming kind of correct, actually, and the black lace detail was in the general right regions and shapes, though at some point around the armpits it did just end.
Worst case, it looks like someone took that AI image and put it through a garbage disposal, soaked it in water, and then sent it to your house. Many AI companies, like the ones we see on Pinterest, don't generate their AI image based off an original item that actually exists. They tend to generate the image first and then try to figure out how to make the item based on that image, which leads to problems like designs that end abruptly on the sides or the back, screen printed patterns instead of actual embroidery, beading, or lace, dresses that look like they should have sleeves but don't, or, you could just get an entirely different dress.
Let's play a little I Spy game. Do you see a difference? Literally what?
So, how can you keep yourself from falling for an AI scam? Well, you just need to look out for the 7 deadly sins of AI clothing. But if you don't know what those are yet, don't worry, because we are about to show you by taking a little field trip on over to Pinterest. Okay, so the first thing I see here that gets my AI senses tingling is definitely this. The Halloween-themed contrasting lace embroidered dress for $40? No. This is the first of our sins. The unbelievably low price, where something that looks incredibly expensive is being sold for super cheap. The more I scroll through Pinterest, the less these prices make any kind of sense to me. A fully embroidered koi top costs $29? No, you can barely even get like a basic graphic tee for $29 anymore. And I should know, I work on our merch.
There shouldn't be really a problem with low prices, but okay. I mean, aren't they supposed to be like that anyway?
One notification. Amazon Alexa. Now. Severe weather alert.
Trying. But not all of these AI-generated clothes are affordable, let's say. Some of them are actually super expensive. $270 for a ball gown that looks straight out of Avatar, which is going for less than a $300 celestial party dress that's already marked as AI. Are people really paying these prices?
This is the A-line deep V-neck tulle-long prom dress embroidered applique evening dress from Eva Fashion Dress for $280. So let's get it, shall we?
Whoa. Before you go spending your money on an AI generated dress, let's take a look at sin number 2. The listing only has one photo. If it only has one, a scam is probably being done.
Right now, AI image generators are actually really bad at keeping things consistent from one image to
If it only has one, a scam is probably being done.
Right now, AI image generators are actually really bad at keeping things So let's get it, shall we?
Whoa. Before you go spending your money on an AI generated dress, let's take a look at sin number 2. The listing only has one photo. If it only has one, a scam is probably being done.
Right now, AI
Yeah.
image generators are actually really bad at keeping things consistent from one image to another. So if these scammers tried to take an image of something like, say, this, and create images from it at different angles, a lot of the details would start to change and not match up to the original image.
Which would give away their AI nature. But lucky for us, so does only having one photo. Check and mate. Sin number 3 is one that is very near and dear to my online shopping heart.
When I shop online, the
This is my scalp before and after using Native's new scalp care collection. I'm partnering up with Native to uncover a body part that you've been ignoring all these years. Your scalp. Are you a runner like me who sweats a lot or uses a lot of hair products like waxes, gels, sprays, or
Is one that is very near and dear to my online shopping heart.
When I shop online, the first thing that I check are the reviews. And on almost all of these websites using the AI generated images, it is a review ghost town.
And if they are there, make sure that you are only trusting the ones that have actual photos of what a customer has physically received in the review. But sometimes all that you actually have to do is pay attention to the photo itself. I mean, like, what the heck is this dress even supposed to be? Are they leaves? Are they feathers? Is it metal? What is it? And look at these lines, okay? AI really struggles to get the little details to match up and to keep things looking symmetrical, apparently. And that is sin number 4, warped patterns or reality bending materials. That actually leads us perfectly into sin number 5, broken physics. Like this dress. It doesn't scream AI, but when you look closer at the frills on the sides, typically you would see a kind of wiring going through that to make that kind of effect. Yeah, I'm seeing nothing here. But if the photos that you're seeing on Pinterest don't give it away that it's a scam, well, the site that you have to go to actually buy the item just might.
These sites are basic, with very generic branding and usually a lot more AI images for all of their other listings, sometimes in completely different styles that do not look like they were made by the same designer.
Oh my god, this site has like 55,000 different items for sale. I can't even name 55,000 different things. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be just 55,000. This is gonna take too long. And then you have the final, most important sin of all, the copycats.
Whenever I see an item that seems too good to be true, I turn to my good friend, Google Reverse Image Search. This tool will show you where else on the internet a photo was used. And when it comes to AI-generated clothes, those images are everywhere, and all at completely different price points.
Here's that celestial party dress that we saw earlier. It was $300 on Layla Taylor Shop, but if I hop on over to Code Stunts, which we all know is the fashion capital of the internet,
Okay.
it's only $15. Wow! What a steal.
Here we go.
But funny enough, they aren't stealing. Well, no. They are stealing your money, but because you can't copyright an AI-generated image, at least not here in the US, stealing someone else's AI-generated dress and passing it off as your own is perfectly legal. I guess you could say that that's the trade-off for it being legal to use an AI-generated image to sell your stuff. But no, you know what? That's not the end of this story.
What if I told you that there is a better form of revenge out there that you can do to stick it to the AI trying to trick you out of your hard-earned money and still end up with an out-of-this-world fantastical
Oh.
outfit?
All you have to do is know where to look. And that's what you have me for. There are so many talented human designers out there making the outfits of your dreams. Brands like Chateauneuf of her own kind, and designers like Frida Leopold or Tatsuto Motoshi. They all make truly jaw-dropping dresses that I'm just gonna say look way better than any of the AI-generated images that we've been looking at this entire episode. Look at this. Look at that. This is pretty. This is fake. Now look, I know these are not affordable alternatives. I am also getting sticker shock at some of these prices. But when you consider the quality that you're getting from a human designer versus the AI slop dress, well, you're actually going to get much more bang for your buck because you're getting an item that you can wear again and again and again. Plus, you can trust that it's going to look like the photo that made you want to buy that item in the first place. And so the question becomes, where do you want to put your money? Would you rather save up for something gorgeous in quality that you can wear again and again and again? Or keep spending more and more of your money on badly made and frankly disappointing knockoffs? I know my answer, but you will have to tell me yours in the comments below. But hey, that's just a theory. A style theory. Keep looking sharp. Next time on Style Theory, is this model real or AI? What about this one? This one? Well, if you said real to any of these, then I have some bad news for you.
Make that two on me. Can I land this baddie? Not if Stress Sweat BO gets in the way. Luckily, I've got Secret Clinical. Secret gives me 3 times more stress sweat protection, so he can't smell the fear, just the pheromones. Secret, stay fresher under pressure.
Okay, so this will be the end of the reaction. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you want us to act next. Dayton Bulldogs. See y'all next time. We are out.